As the table suggests, dolls and action figures share the core trait of being representational figures for imaginative play, yet they have been culturally assigned different narratives and value. The overlaps are increasing as society slowly moves toward more inclusive views. E.g., girls can enjoy action figures, boys can benefit from doll play. However, the distinctions remain deeply ingrained due to the decades of history, marketing, and language outlined above. Each term, doll and action figure, carries its baggage, but ultimately both are simply toys that allow children and adults to explore stories, emotions, and fantasies in miniature worlds. Conclusion. In examining dolls versus action figures from multiple angles, a clear theme emerges. The difference between them is largely a story we have created. Historically, that story was written by social norms and savvy marketing. Dolls, around for eons, became labeled as girls' domain, teaching gentleness and beauty. Action figures were invented in the 1960s as a linguistic and marketing innovation, a way to give boys a similar outlet for imaginative play, but under the banner of action and heroism instead of domesticity. Culturally, this splits reinforce prevailing gender roles. One half of the children reenact caretaking and social connection. The other half reenact conflict and adventure. Psychologically, children absorb these cues, and studies show that early play patterns can echo into their skills and self-concepts. For instance, in empathy or aggression, or ideas about adult roles. Yet, despite the manufactured divide, dolls and action figures overlap significantly. Not just in form, a posable human effigy, but in the fundamental joy they provide. The ability for a child to project themselves into imaginativos scenarios. A boy rescuing the day with an action figure and a girl hosting a tea party with dolls are both practicing storytelling, role play, and emotional engagement. Only the content differs. Increasingly, experts advocate that neither type of play should be off-limits to any child. The rich emotional storytelling encouraged by dolls can benefit boys, and the empowerment and confidence from action-themed play can benefit girls. Marketing is slowly catching up to this idea. We see more crossover products and ads, and even the word doll is being reclaimed in some cases. E.g., the notion of a boy with a doll is sometimes promoted as a positive, teaching future fatherhood skills. Terms like action figure will likely stick around, but perhaps we can hope they lose some of their gendered weighting. In an ideal world, these toys are just different genres of fun, like chapters in the same book, available for any child to read and play. For now, the distinctions and overlaps between dolls and action figures tell a fascinating tale of how our society views gender. A tale of two toys that are not so different after all, except in how we imagine them. Sources. The analysis above incorporates perspectives from historical accounts, cultural critiques, psychological studies, marketing case studies, and linguistic commentary on dolls and action figures. These sources illustrate the evolution of these toys and their associated gender roles over time. May the rest of your life be the best of your life, Oren Z.